Hello, I'm Dr. Weaver. Those of you who don't know me, I am the AYA ILA content coordinator, and I'm also a co-director of Project Impact. Some of you might be asking, well, what the heck is Project Impact? Well, first of all, let me tell you what IMPACT stands for. IMPACT is the Improving Motivation, Pedagogy, Assessment, and Collaboration for Teachers. It's a big project we have with partnering schools, and we provide different professional development for our teacher candidates, our undergraduates, as well as the teachers out in the community in our partnering districts. And we want to invite you, if you're not already involved in Project Impact, we want you to come be involved. Impact was funded by the U.S. Department of Education Teacher Quality Partnership Program. And within this, it's a 5-year grant that we've been working on. And it really has the objectives of recruiting, preparing, and retaining teachers. And these teachers come from high needs districts, difficult to staff areas, as well as underrepresented populations. So this is really exciting for students to get involved because these are all the areas that you may possibly end up interviewing for or possibly getting a job in these districts. So we want you to be involved. So why do you want to be involved? Because you're going to help us and we're going to help you meet the objectives and what the schools want and what the schools have identified as needs in their district. It's to recruit, prepare, mentor, and develop highly qualified teachers to fill difficult to staff positions. So get involved so you can be one of these highly qualified teachers because you don't want to miss out on this opportunity with Project Impact. Hopefully we've gotten your blood flowing and you getting excited about being involved in Project Impact. So you're probably wondering, well, who are these partners? How can I get involved? How do I know I can get involved? Well, if you've been placed in Perrysburg Schools, Springfield, Toledo Public Schools, Toledo Schools for the Arts, you can be a part of Project Impact. So if you're in any one of those partnering schools, no matter what content area you're teaching, you can be involved. So make sure you sign up and go to our email that you're going to see in a couple slides and make sure you sign up to get involved. This is your senior year. The districts have identified different professional development that they would love from all the new teachers coming in when you get hired into their district. And some of those specific identified needs include socio-emotional learning, culturally responsive pedagogy, positive behavior interventions and supports, universal design for learning, supports for inclusion, best practices in literacy, math, and science education, as well as accommodations for struggling readers. These are all a bunch of the workshops you're going to get this year with your classroom mentor teacher. So make sure you sign up if you're in any of our partnering districts, Perrysburg, Toledo Public Schools, Toledo School for the Arts, or Springfield. If you have a placement in these schools, make sure you get involved. So at this point, you may be wondering, okay, what are the dates? What do I need to be writing down in my calendar? Because we know your calendar gets packed, but professional development is a great opportunity that you don't want to say no to if you don't have to. If you have an open place on your calendar, let's come to those professional developments because these are the professional developments, our partners that we just discussed want you to have in addition to the coursework and everything you're doing. So we have September 11th, Building Meaningful Connections with your students online with Dr. Bannister. October 10th, Understanding Your Why with Dr. Vernita Glenn White. We also have some PDs throughout 2020 and 2021 that we want you to come with your classroom mentor teacher. For instance, October 29th, November 17th or 18th, you can choose which date you want to come. January 22nd and 23rd, we have a really awesome conference that we are creating and having people come in, and you could even present at it. So write down on your calendars January 22nd and 23rd, as well as February 2nd and 3rd, and March 2nd or 3rd. Now those dates, again, your classroom mentor teacher and you can decide which PD fits better with your schedules. So make sure you write these down. If you have questions, please don't hesitate to email us with any questions that you may have. And we'll get all of this information out to you as well. But write down those dates and make sure if you're in any of our partnering schools that you get involved and you go to these PDs because it will enrich you as a classroom teacher. It will build your resume. And also, once you get to know some of these administrators, it can help you get hired into these districts. So you definitely want to get involved. Probably guess from my tone that I absolutely love Project Impact and the opportunities it has for students. But you have to believe in that too. And you have to believe that this is going to be an incredible opportunity for you to make those professional connections during your professional year. So, what we've decided is that we want to give you extra opportunities to do mock interviews. And the administrators within our partnering districts have said that they want to help you and help you to practice these interviews that you're going to have to do. What an awesome opportunity is that? But definitely get involved so you have the additional opportunities. For instance, working with Immersion and the avatars using GoReact, as well as these mock interviews and PDs. We want you involved. We want you to connect. So don't hesitate to get involved. One of the additional perks of being involved in Project Impact is you get to work with Immersion, the avatars. Up in 213A, you'll get experiences that really put you in an authentic place where you get to teach lessons, have difficult conversations, but you're doing it with avatars. So you get to practice with them to see the responses, to practice your instruction. So definitely get involved. We want you to be a part of Project Impact. If you have questions, just go to the email that's on the slide so you can ask any questions that you might have.